Welcome, Capricorn Aquarius, to your Astrodice reading for January. Hope you friends are doing great out there, and Happy New Year's to everyone. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you and your Astrodice. For those of you who are new, this is Astrodice. This is where I take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope for the month. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you. Capricorn Aquarius. Ooh. We have Jupiter coming in with Taurian energy into the 9th house. Very nice. Okay. So we've got Jupiter over here. So what is it? It is your confidence, courage, self-belief, and luck this month. Going straight into Taurus, which is that slow energy. This energy around you shows the abundance of nature. It is rich, earthy, and productive, yet relaxed and slow. Okay, and going straight into the 9th house. This house is the most important house for you this month, for those of you who resonate. Remember, if it doesn't resonate with you, please check out your regular Capricorn or Aquarius reading, your moon or rising. Okay, and this is talking about your spiritual, academics, long journeys, things of this nature, things that you are learning. Education, morals, religion, higher education, things of this nature. Okay, so for some of you, you might be getting ready to start college classes or putting yourself on a more spiritual journey, self-growth, stuff of that nature. Okay, getting straight into the beginning of the month. I find the beginning of the, ooh, we got 2 cards coming out here. And the Hermit. Ooh, not great communication over here. And it is education as well with the Page of Swords. So it feels like in the very beginning of the month, you might not be very happy with someone. Could be a Virgo, but it is showing that you are wanting to learn something with the Page of Swords. With the Hermit, it is showing that you are going within yourself to, looks like I'm getting some answers, something that you don't know any, you don't know a whole lot about. So it definitely is talking about that 9th house, about learning and educating yourself on a situation, something that's not making you very happy. You could even believe that you do not have the luck on your side in the very beginning of the month. And you're kind of self-reflecting on what needs to take place for learning. And it could be even someone around you. With the Page of Swords, it could be a child. So it could even be that you're helping a child in school. Maybe they're not doing very good. We do have so many new homeschooled kids because of the pandemic. And I know that a lot of the kids are not used to it. So it does feel like for some of you might be going inside, trying to maybe better the next semester, right? The other kids were not doing good. Maybe I need to, reflect a little bit and figure out how I can help them out a little bit more, maybe adjust to the new schooling situation. First semester may have not have been very good, right? So trying to figure out how I can help them. That's for some of you. Because their world is upside down and you're not having the courage or confidence. And it could even be that this child is not having the courage and confidence in this new world, like their world is upside down. For others of you, you could be getting ready to go to school, getting ready to come out of one area, feeling like you're not satisfied with where you are, needing a completion, needing something new with the world upside down, giving yourself new opportunities. And if this is just spiritual growth for you guys, it's just really self-reflection, going inside and trying to learn new things. Maybe you feel like you don't know enough about higher stuff, right? Learning about yourself, learning about higher things in life, self-growth, things of this nature. Wow, because it's a little bit different for everybody. Yes, look at that though. You have the Ace of Swords. So wherever you felt like you are not educated in this area, or that you need the growth, you have the self-growth card here. It's really clarifying that you're going to get the clarity that you need to grow within the situation. And that's because you're going with inside with the Hermit over here. Well, it'll give you more self-belief and more self-confidence in the end by digging deep and looking at the situation. And it does feel like you are looking at the situation from a different point with the Six of Pentacles. If I can help them, if you're talking about this child, if I can help them have better understanding and maybe sit down with them and help them a little bit more, they can get the growth and clarity that they need, and it'll help them this new semester. Okay. Very nice. In the mid-month, you have the Fool. There's kind of an escape with the King of Cups over here, with the Queen of Wands upside down. You do have the clarity, the understanding, and perceiving things now from a different perspective, but it does feel like you still have this wanting to escape. Is this child still wanting to escape? They are still not 100% doing what you are trying to teach them. With the Queen of Wands over here upside down, it feels like they could be a little upset. For those of you, on the other hand, you could be upset because maybe the school is not allowing anyone to, they're not taking paperwork right now. Maybe they're not open at this time, and you feel like maybe you lost your opportunity, or they need to open their doors and they have not done so yet. But the good thing is that at least with the King of Cups over here in the Taurus area, you're still nurturing the situation, perceiving it from a higher level of, you know what, they will open pretty soon. This is something that you do love and you are trying to work on no matter what. There's still the love there. So it's not something you're just going to give up on right away. If it is just spiritual growth, it does feel like in the mid-month, maybe where you felt there was clarity, it's like, oh, something happened and maybe something came up and you have to kind of escape that for a while. And maybe it's due to a love situation, a lover. Maybe they're upset they don't want to grow with you. Or maybe they think you're giving too much time to self-growth. Yeah. So you're kind of bailing out of that for a little while. I also see inspiration, though, as well, sitting on top of the King of Cups. You're still very inspired to do so. Page of Wands. A lot of you have children. This definitely has something to do with children for some of you who are trying to escape the situation. They're still not, it's almost like they were doing good in the very beginning of the semester, and now all of a sudden, getting ready for the semester testing, however it is, getting themselves settled down after Christmas. But all of a sudden they've kind of escaped again. They kind of bailed out on you again, not really doing what they're supposed to be doing again. But it's okay because you're inspired now to still try to sit down with them. You could be dealing with a fire sign. Yeah, it's kind of like they're wandering around. Are they up wandering around away from the desk again, away from the computer again? It's kind of upsetting you, and they're kind of upset too because they don't want to sit there forever. I feel like some of you are dealing with smaller children, maybe elementary school children. Escaping their responsibilities. And then for others of you, it just feels like you might have a partner who's not on the same scale as you. You're trying to go through a spiritual enlightenment kind of journey over here, trying to learn knowledge, trying to learn how to do things, and they're not on board with you. If anything, it feels like they're more bored watching you do these things. because they feel like they're not getting the attention. You're kind of escaping their attention at this time because you're more like in a hermit mode, doing the things you want to do. At the end of the month, you have the Two of Swords. Ooh, nice intuition going on over here. Wow, seeing that Two of Swords is a good thing with the Three of Wands, really looking out for the Ace of Cups. So it does feel like towards the end of the month, things are getting a little situated. If you're dealing with this child, you're giving them new directions, and you're kind of giving them two roads now. Hey, you do this, you know, maybe you're going to reward them with something with the Ace of Cups. You know, you sit here for this long, you know, I'll give you a lollipop or something, because it feels like for somebody, like I said, they're very young, maybe kindergarten, first grade, second grade, something around there. And it just feels like there's now this idea that, you know, if you do this, I will reward you. For others of you, you're just really looking out and you're seeing your rewards come in. With the Ace of Cups coming out, it is very rewarding. I also see the spiritual journey going very well with the Dove over here, finding the peace and harmony within yourself towards the end of the month. Why? Because you were so inspired. Even though somebody is kind of against you on this, no matter what, throughout this whole reading, there is someone not on your side, child or adult, who's not really helping the situation. With the Three of Wands, you're really seeing things coming into light now. Things that were slow and relaxed are really starting to come in, whether it's this knowledge or, you know, your college thing going on with your academics, however it is, take it how it resonates. But I do see more options, and your intuition is very, very good. And yeah, I see the child being rewarded for sure. Six of Swords, things are moving much slower, and you're not having the pains and anxieties, especially if you're dealing with this child over here who won't settle down. Pains and anxieties are doing better. Looks like you're getting a better night's sleep because they are now following more in suit with you. You finally found something, that they can take action into, something that they enjoy over here with the 9th house. That's so much better. So finally, it's kind of like, okay, I'll reward you for doing this. You know, you do this, I'll give you more video game time, or however it is. Otherwise, for others of you, your spiritual journey is doing wonderful. You've learned to law and attract very well at the end of the month. So for those of you who are on a journey, sorry, my dog, the gas company's out there working. If you're on this spiritual journey, you have learned how to law and attract very well, and you could be seeing your law and attraction starting to come in with Three of Wands and the Six of Swords. Wow, so very nice. And the overall reading is Five of Pentacles, belief, keeping your belief system up. Wow, keeping the beliefs and your spirituality up. Believing and having the self-confidence that you need with the Five of Pentacles. So very nice. You've learned how to take care of something that was very important to you, Capricorn, Aquarius. This was something that has been on maybe the nerve, the mind, something you've been wanting to do because of the love over here, something you really wanted to do. It felt like a priority, with the Five of Pentacles being a priority. So definitely nice. So it was kind of like where, you know, this month you kind of knocked on the door and the door opened for you finally. And that's just because you went into hermit mode in the beginning of the month to really figure out how you're going to do this and really transition yourself from this hardship that you're having, whether it's with this child or getting into college, spiritual journey, take it how it resonates. But very, very nice. And it does feel like the child is coming back together with you with the Five of Pentacles upside down. It is showing how you two are finally connecting, where you felt like they're not listening. There's a better connection. See, they're coming towards you. So very nice. Very, very nice. And until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye-bye.